And in this video, we'll continue exploring the different referral flows that you can create. In the last video, we saw how you can create a referral flow if you're using Stripe. In this video, we'll explore the different ways you can actually create a referral flow if you're not using Stripe, if you're using, let's say, PayPal or Razorpay or some other payment provider. Right. So the process is not very different. When you create a campaign, um, you still select the same option, which is via my website. You add the product page and you select if this is the product page, yes or no, right? The only difference is in Stripe. Stripe provides the ability to actually send in the referral information along with the payment information, meaning that when we listen or when we track payments, we know who the referral was. But if you're not using Stripe, one of the things that we need to know is before the payment is received is who the referral was, or after the payment received is who the referral was. So that needs to happen separately when you're not using Stripe. And to do that, the process is still the same. You have your affiliates or your users join the program through the widget. They get the link. However, when they get the link, um, since we are not using Stripe, the first option is to call our SDK or our API when they actually sign up. So when they actually sign up into this product, and once they, or register for your product, when they're done with the registration, you need to call our SDK. And we have a documentation around here, which is tracking referral on sign up or tracking referral on payment. So what I mean by that is once the referral or the user has signed up, you call an API saying that a user has signed up, and you pass in the referral information. That way, on our side, we'll know who the referral is. And then when the user signs up and make a purchase, we are already tracking the payment, so we can actually assign a reward to the referrer. So that is one of the ways you can send in the referral information during sign up. This is a recommended way so that your referral flow is much cleaner. The second option is if you don't want to send the information during sign up, you can actually also send the information after the payment has been done. So we have another API called Qualify Participant. If you go into our SDK or our REST APIs, there is a method called Qualify Participant, which you can call after this purchase has been done and send us the user's information, and it will automatically detect the referral based on the cookies that are stored that contain the referral code. So these are two ways on how you can actually send information about the referral, about the referrer, if you're not using Stripe, if you're using a payment option, a different payment option. Now, there is a third option that has a bit of friction, but I'll kind of show that to you as well. So let's go back and let's take a look at this example. All right. So in this case, again, the setup is very similar. You select buy my website, you add the product page. However, if you don't want to do coding or custom coding in terms of sending or calling our APIs during sign up, you can select that the URL is not the page where users will sign up. You select no. When you select no, what happens is you get a few more options in the setup, which is this form where new users will need to enter this form, but they'll get a personalized message, something like you've been referred by XYZ, sign up to continue, right? And you can customize this. And then once they click continue, you can redirect them back to your original product page. So let's take a look at what this experience would look like. So let's go over here. Let's say that you are an affiliate or a user, existing user, and you sign up to be part of the program. When you sign up, you get your unique link. And when the new user goes to this unique link, you would see that, they are redirected to the same form, but it's slightly different with a more personalized message that you've been referred by Karan, and you can actually talk about your product, right? And when the new user signs up, right? Let's do June 13th. This is the email, sorry. Continue. they're simply redirected back to your homepage or to a page that you want them to be redirected to. Now, what has happened is because they've filled out the form, we know who the referral was. And at any point now, when they make a payment, we know who the referrer was and we are easily able to assign them a reward. So let's go back into this campaign. As you can see, we had an affiliate called support at Referral Rocket. If you go into referrals, we've not made a payment yet, but you can see that we've been able to track the referral. Like we know for June 13th, support at Referral Rocket is the referrer, right? If you go into the affiliate's profile, you can see that because the payment hasn't been made, the status is pending. Now, when this user makes a payment, either through any of the payment providers that you support and that we integrate with, we'll be able to track and give reward to this affiliate essentially. So kind of to summarize this specific referral flow, right? This is specifically when you're not using Stripe, or you're using Stripe, but it's behind some kind of a wrapper like a Calendly or a Zoom, or you're using PayPal or a different payment provider. One of the things that you need to do is send us the information about who the referral is. And you can do that in three ways. First is send the information when the user signs up. So we already know who the referral is. And when they make a payment, we can quickly do the mapping. The second option is when they actually make the payment. After that, just call the qualify participant API. Details about that API are in the documentation, so that we can actually assign the reward. And the third option is to actually use simple forms to track the referrals, right? So in this case, you saw that when the new user lands, they actually, before landing on your main product page, they land on this page with the form again, but that's more unique and personalized. So those are the three options that you could use to build a flow when you're not using Stripe specifically.